Hello YouTube, and welcome again to Channel O. Today what you are looking at is the climate control panel of a 1999 Mercedes ML320. I don't know if you can tell it or not, but the control knobs on the climate control are not backlit. And they are supposed to be backlit. You can see some of the things that are working are backlit, some of the other switches. But the problem is that I need to change the bulbs behind these instruments. Now I'll turn on the lights in the car and give you a better sense of what we're looking at here. Okay, the lights are on in the garage and in the car. And I'll also use this flashlight to help you see what I'm doing here. That's pretty bright. Let's see if I can lay that down. Alright, what we need to do is find out what the lights are in here. What I already did is do some research, and it says there's a single grain of wheat bulb behind the hot and cold knob. It says pull off the knob. Incidentally, there's a metal part here, so if I can show that to you. That metal surround here actually goes on the inside of this. See that cross looking thing? That's just a spring, it's a clip. Okay, so it might fall off the knob if you're not careful. If it does, you just put it back in here. Anyway, if you look down at this, that in there, that recess, see if I can get any closer, is the grain of wheat bulb. And it looks quite difficult to get out, but it's not. What you need is a piece of tubing. And I read on the internet 3/16 is the right size. You see this. This is part of my wife's stethoscope. My wife is a nurse, and we were trying to figure out where we could come up with some tubing. It's about midnight, and none of the auto parts stores are open. And she said, wow, maybe my stethoscope tube will work. So I cut an inch off that, and we'll see if it works. The idea is to press it on the bulb and extract the bulb. Let's see what happens. Hold this a little tight there. I'm pushing it down, and I kind of pushed it on pretty hard just to see. There you have it. The bulb came right out. So kudos to my brilliant wife for coming up with this solution here. Let me show you what I got here. That's the grain of wheat bulb. Focus on it. There we go. And you can see it's got a dark area in there. It's burnt out. The filament's burnt out. So we'll get another one and we'll pop it right in and we'll have the replacement. Let me see if I can show you the hole here. There's nothing to it. You can see which way the connectors go, if I could get in there tight enough. But once you pull this out, it's a pretty simple fix. Okay, this is what I just picked up for $3 at the Mercedes-Benz dealership. It'll be a match for this. I looked at it, and it's not focusing there. And we'll go about putting it in. I wanted to make a note that I actually bought, just so you'll know, I bought these at AutoZone. And they do not fit. They are just a tad too big, and they will not fit in the socket that's designed for this. So the price of $3 for this one isn't that bad. Anyway, Alright, we're on to install. And what I'm going to do when I install it is I'm going to use this as a holder for the light, and then if I can't get the bulb out, I'm going to use this part of just an ordinary click pin and push it in here to pop the bulb out. Okay, and now we're going to put the replacement bulb in. I'm going to hand the camera to my wife and she'll hold it. Just focus like that. Alright. That's good. It's very good. We pop this off. There's that metal clip I was telling you about earlier. Comes right off. Let me see. Now it's oriented this way. There we go. Pushed right in. Now, before I pull it out, I'm just going to turn the car on and see if it lights up. There you go. Got it like that. So, we'll pop this out. Use that to retain it. And we'll pull the surround off. There you go. So now I'll put it on. And there we go. I'm going to turn this light out and see if we can see. Well, it's not that bright, but you can see it. And before it wasn't illuminated, now it is. So that was well worth the effort. It was a very, very simple replacement once you get the right bulb. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And remember, when you have a choice, take the high road.